Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of Wretched, an Echoes of Home story by M.L. Rayner, narrated by Russ Bain. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. Samuel Johnson. Prologue, 9th of March, 1847. I am leaving, if only for a short time. Having a property located at Oban, it seems only fitting for me to visit now more than ever. These past few weeks have been utterly exhausting, but I'm sure the change will do me good. I dare say it will give me time to add some additional poetry to my works. I may even take the short ferry ride over to Lismore. The nature there is quite marvellous from what I recall as a child. As I waited for the carriage this morning, the house seemed so quiet. It felt as though I was, in fact, viewing its rooms for the very first time. The carriage arrived shortly after midday. A man dressed in rather ragged black attire sought my baggage, while I comforted myself on the seat. Peering through the carriage door, I took one final look over the house, before calling out to the driver. I've come to understand this is not a goodbye to Elphin. No, far from it. More than likely, my return should see me back during the summer months. Yet, as the carriage jolted over the cobbled entrance, I felt as though I should never look upon this land with the same light again. The driver made the swift turn to join the road, whilst I continued to gaze out of the window. Clace Cottage stood in the distance, darkened by its past. A past that I myself willingly helped to forge. As we moved farther from view, I poked my head out of the window, the cottage now becoming smaller by the second, its form cast in shadow. But as the sound of the horses' hooves echoed from the ground, and the driver's tuneless whistle pierced through the air, I continued to watch on, with a frightful stare. I saw two girls playing around crumpled walls, and a motionless woman standing above a freshly dug grave. Her eyes never left me, until the cart turned from sight. Leslie Wills shifted uneasily in the worn chair, his eyes hooked on the elderly man seated across from him. The old gentleman, known as Dr. Roderick, hunched over his desk. His fingers, seemingly riddled with arthritis, struggled to grip the documents he held awkwardly to the light. His weathered face, etched with deep lines and magnified by the spectacles resting upon the bridge of his nose, betrayed no particular expression as he studied the papers before him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?